Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with the fifth layout using the December hip kit. This layout took me 37 minutes to complete and so it was a fairly quick layout, but I find as I get to the end of the kit there's less choices to make and less pattern papers left, so it seems to be a little quicker. I'm actually finishing off layout number 7 today. I don't have much left to get done to it. It was the layout that I was working on during my night shift. And so I showed you some of the branding strips there of the pattern paper. And I'm actually using the same pattern paper, and I'm going to use, let's say, the A side, or probably that's the B side for the background. And then I'm going to use the A side as part of the strip that goes down the side. And I'm going to use 2 pictures on this, and I'm going to cut them down to about 4x4, and then I'm going to end up using a 4x4 card, and that was a cut apart from one of the pattern papers. And then I'm also going to use a Project Life card that I'm just going to cut it down to 4x4, and that's where I'm going to do, my journaling. And then I'm just going to end up doing a block of basically 4 slots of 4x4. 2 are pictures, one is basically my title card, and then the other one is going to be my journaling card, and I'm just going to keep it contained to that. And I think that's why it was so quick. It's because by determining, okay, that's what I'm going to do, it went really quickly. So I just went in my stash, and I want to use the brown alphas that came in the kit, like the thickers, but there was no other brown papers. So I just went to my stash and I just noticed I don't have any early espresso anymore from Stampin' Up. So I'm going to have to order some more, but I think this is just chocolate chip. And actually it matches pretty good with the die cuts that came in the Amy Tangerine embellishment package. There was a few of them that were craft in color, and then in the puffy stickers there was a few that were like brown and pink accents in the puffy stickers, so I'm going to use some of those too. So now I'm just going to take my ATG gun and I'm just going to glue everything down. And this is just a picture of when we went camping last summer. I just wish we could do it more. Our favorite part of the day is at the end of the day. I mean, we always get firewood, and as soon as we register, we say, okay, we want to get 2 things of firewood, and we just get it right away. And then every other day we get more wood, because that is our favorite part. The kids love roasting hot dogs and eating basically our supper or a snack or whatever at the fire pit at night, and then they do the s'mores, and then the laughing begins. I don't know if it's because you've been in the sun all day and you're just exhausted, but the stories start coming out and the laughing begins, and it's just creating. And that's what is going to be the title. One of the cards said amazing, and then I'm just going to use my thickers and just write out memories. And then there was a little die cut that said lucky, and I just wanted to put that on this layout because we are lucky that we get to do that and take our kids on these adventures with us. And I'm sure if you ask the kids what was their favorite parts, and it would be the camping stuff, because they just had so much fun. And when the first 2 were younger, we used to camp a whole lot more. I don't know if life was simpler then, but yeah, we used to go for 2 weeks in the summertime every summer, and we would stay at the same place. And a lot of times we wouldn't go far away, like it would be 2 hours from home, and we would just stay there for 2 weeks and just have just so much fun, and with our best friends. And it was just a lot of fun, and we've created tons of good memories. Okay, so I took the daubers, the distressed daubers that came in the kit, and I love doing that with them. all you got to do is make sure that you kind of prime it. So on this time I kind of did it underneath the photo because I knew it wouldn't show, but you just kind of prime it and get it nice and, you know, juicy at the top, and then you just slam it on your page and it just makes this splatter effect. And I used to do that all the time with the Hero Arts dauber, and the Hero Arts dauber, they're a little thicker, so sometimes it doesn't splash as well. But what you can do is just take a bottle sprayer, and you just spray the top of it and then pump it, and then it'll make it so that it's more fluid, and then it does a nice little spray. But I just love that. It just looks like a big drop that fell from high above, and it just splatters out. And I think I kind of brought it closely there so that you could kind of see it. So if you pause the video, you could probably get a better look at it. But so I did 3 of them. I did 2 at the top of the page and then 1 at the bottom. And now I just went through all the embellies that came in the kit, and I'm just trying to see, you know, what will fit with this kind of layout. So there was a wolf in there, and I thought, what am I going to use that on when I was looking at it, right? And then there was a little bunny, and I thought, you know what, that is perfect, because when you're camping and you're out in the woods and stuff, like maybe we didn't see a wolf or a fox, but you see all kinds of little critters. I know we saw some bunnies, and I think on the way to the campground, like on our trip, because it was like 14 hours or 12 hours or something like that, we did see actually a fox. And so anyway, it was just nice to be able to use those die cuts that I thought that I wouldn't be able to use. And then I pulled all the embellishments that were from the Amy Tangerine die cut pack that were all in the craft. So that was fun to be able to use that up too. So my goal when I get these kits is, you know, I do the video to show you everything that I got, and then I open it up in my iris container, and then I go through and, you know, do the paper selection and kind of put the papers together, and then I start separating the die cuts by colors, and then I add it to the layout. And my goal is by the end is I basically have almost nil to add to my stash, and that's what I want. And it's kind of nice that, I mean, these hip kits have 8 pattern papers, and I usually get the add-on pattern paper, but even if I don't use all of those up, I'm okay. And then, you know, I always get the embellishment add-on, and then I try to use as much as I can. And this is the Thermo Web Sticky Dot, and I love using those for little embellishments or letters that, you know, might not stick as well as others. And if you had seen, I had that wood veneer. At first, before I did the splatter, I had put the circle to the left and the wood veneer was going to fit there perfectly. Well, now because of the splatter, it doesn't work there, and I didn't want to put the wood veneer up there to kind of hide the splatter. So then I just put it next to the acorn, because there was a rub-on that came from the Amy Tangerine rub-on sheet, and so I just kind of put it in that corner. And then with the word lucky, I put the bunny and then a little puffy heart in brown. And it's just stuff that kind of goes with, you know, camping. You know, I used one of the wood veneers, or 3 wood veneers. I use the one that sort of has to do with photography, and then love photo, and then review of today. And I'm going to end up putting it right over the fox. And before I do that, I'm going to just mount it on some pattern paper. And that's basically going to complete the layout. You know, like I said, I added some puffy stickers and super quick, simple layout, and I'm getting it done. Like I said, I'm going to finish layout number 7 and start layout number 8. I still haven't gotten my January kit, but not worried. I still have a few layouts that I want to do with my December kit before I move on to my January one. So here are a few close-ups of each little embellishment cluster, and that's it. The page is done. So thanks for watching. Bye.